period. And it gets worse, period. Head over to August Mass, period.
I'm going to go check in Harvey. So you have anything to do, what do you do? So I'm going to tell you,
I'm still here. wins. And break.
Go for it, play.
Let's go, let's go. Come on, Reese.
Come on, Reese.
One pass. Figure out a lineup. Yeah, reset it! Oh, here we go. Side out serve out. Here we go.
Go, ladies. Side out.
Come on, Molly, get us out of here, kid. Two.
Let him go. Let him go. Come on, Molly.
You called a double because of the bad play.
Come on, get ready.
That hit is a bad play. Got it.
Get up, man!
Yeah!
Over the check. Over there. Levies. That's a bright pink. So this is the end of the deal.
All right, hey, you ready?
All right. Good morning, Minneapolis, and welcome to Northern Lights Volleyball. We are here at the Minneapolis Convention Center. It is Super Bowl Sunday. The big game kicks off later today in South Florida, but before that, we have championships to decide here at the qualifier. I'm Jim Welbrock alongside Mike Spolidoro. We're getting ready here for set number 2 with Northern Lights 17 red, having narrowly lost to Texas Legacy, a team from Tomball, Texas, just outside Houston. And our Lights girls played awesome in that first set. Really stayed with them neck and neck. It was just in the last few points that it was decided. Just getting ready here for set number 2. We have one victory in the books already this morning for Northern Lights, 17 red, defeating the Summit team from Fargo, North Dakota. And if you're familiar with Fargo at all, you know that that's a juxtaposition in terms right there. There are no Summits in Fargo. Nevertheless, we were able to take the victory from the Summit team. Mike, what do you think the keys are going to be here to recover and get this second set?
They're up against a formidable opponent. This is the number 1 seed in their pool, so it's going to be very important to limit errors. They're going to need to play fundamentally sound, no service errors, and good communication on the court.
All right, I can't stress to you enough how well we played in that first set. It was an awesome thing to watch. Hung with them neck and neck against a team that's got some big hitters in the front row, a great attack. But we hung with them well. We played great defense, and we'll see what we can do here in set number 2. Players are on the court. Referees are checking lineups. libero subbing in over on the Texas side.
You know, Jim, it is important to point out this is lose and go home, or lose and wait until the end of the tournament to clean up the courts. But the point is, there is no more volleyball if you lose this set.
All right, we're getting started here. Slide to start things. Emma Fredheim's going to send that back in the court, bumped over by KJ. Texas, a little out of system themselves, bumping the ball around. Left pin, swing, touch on the block. Spolidoro passes over. Klimbarski, Welbrock from the left pin. Oh, the block is there.
Strong net play all set here. We're going to have to work around their blocks. They got some big girls over there.
I know we had the Texas coach rattled. He had to take off his big white coat like they used to see in basketball. When they get stressed, they take off the blazer and throw it on the floor. So that's where we've got him. Spolidoro, pass set, Welbrock left side pin. Block back over by Texas. Right side, Van Hecke. We're going to send this over, and it's a good spot. That's a point for Northern Lights.
There it is, Jim. There's the changeup we were looking for. You know, consistent blocks up there, and then Laura sees the open corner there, and she really kept her tight to the net. Great play.
All right, that brings Laura Welbrock to the line. Sends it over. They let it go, and that's an ace for your Northern Lights, 17 red.
That thing rolled right off the table, hit the line in the back. Beautiful serve.
Again, they have trouble with that one. Going to get it over, but they're out of system there. Free ball it. Opportunity for Lights. And we've got I never know what that's, a back row attack or...
It was the incorrect signal, but what she called was a roofing call where the Texas team interfered with our ability to play the second ball.
Interference. All right. Oh, that one just hits the back line here.
That's a legal play if the ball is in the plane, but the referee ruled that the ball is on our side of the net, and you can't interfere with that.
All right. Serve is over on the Texas side. Comes over. Pass by Petrick. Spolidoro sends it over, free balled by Van Hecke. Texas setting up their offense, right pin, big block, but it's just out. And we are knotted at 3 in the early going.
Good match so far, back and forth. Good fundamentals.
Texas throws it in the net there. I think that's our first. All right, that brings the serve back over here, and we've got Emma Fredheim, our long serve run specialist, up. Couple of big runs yesterday that she had. That one touches the tape here, so we got back-to-back service errors, and we are tied at 4. Texas server looking over for court setting position. Serves it over. Spolidoro in the middle. Cronin tipped back. That's a point for Texas.
I hope the line judge is paying attention over there. That foot looked awful close to the line from my perspective.
Yeah, as you know, the other players that are not currently playing are our line judges, and there's a bunch of a great variation in the quality of line judging that you see, depending on how awake you are. Texas swinging, right pin, that catches the line. It's a good spot, pretty hard to defend that, Mike.
Very hard shot. Cross court like that, ball's moving pretty fast. Not much you can do.
6-4, Texas, early, second set. Welbrock the pass, back set, Spolidoro. That's a point for your Northern Lights. Good spot there.
Was a good spot. Laney found right in the middle of the block. Texas didn't quite get that one close, and she took advantage of it and hammered it right down the middle.
Remember, if you're just joining us, Lights has 1 win in the books already today, and we are in quarterfinal action, gold bracket. As Mike mentioned, do or die today. And a big block by Kinsey Cronin. That's another point for your Northern Lights. We are tied at 6.
Getting Kinsey warmed up will be key to the second set, Jim. She played phenomenally yesterday. I'd like to see that continue this afternoon.
Jordan Brownlee, the lefty, sends it down the right side. Big back set by Texas, but they have to pop it over. Petrick sends it back. Texas sets up their offense. Left pin, big swing, but covered by Klimbarski. Cronin tips it over. Back and forth here. KJ the pass. Spolidoro right. Brownlee the lefty, and that's a little long. No touch on that.
Yeah, good idea by Spolidoro there to go to the back row. Unfortunately, the set took her a little bit outside, and that left hand she had to adjust on her approach. I like the thought, though.
(7-6) Texas. Pass Klimbarski. Petrick, big swing. That's down. Good swing there from Lexi Petrick.
I really like that decision by Audrey as well. You could see the defense aligning to the middle on that one, and that pass coming from the middle, everyone was there, sent it outside, it opened it up for Lexi. It was a nice play.
Elamasso sends the serve over. Back set, right pin, pass, Masso. Spolidoro, Wellbrook on left pin, a good spot, cross-court hit, that's another point.
I know we weren't on the air this morning, Jim, but Laura Wellbrook really carried us in that first match. She was the hammer down the stretch.
She did have some big kills to keep us alive here in the quarterfinals. Spolidoro pass set, gonna knock it over. Texas setting up their offense, left pin, big swing, the block is there. Thought I heard a whistle, but it's from another court. We're going continuing here. Pushed over, not gonna get to that one.
Nice play at the net there. That was actually a double block. I think it caught both Audrey and Kinsey's hands. And then a nice save by Laura as the ball came back over.
That's a 9-7 lead for Lights. Hammered over by Ella Masso. Big serve. Block is there. Reset the offense. Knocked over. Covered by Brownlee. Tipped over. Here comes the Texas offense. That's long. Goes wide to our left. That's enough for the Texas coach to call a timeout. Remember, he lost his jacket early on. He came out with a big white coat on. Thought that looked a little bit warm anyway in here, but some officiating controversies got him going in the first set, and got him a little rattled over on the other side. I think, Mike, this is we're in a good position here.
We are. We're playing very well. One service error. If we can limit those down the stretch here and keep, we've talked about that 4-point margin as kind of a magic margin, Jim, mentally for players. So if we can pop it up to 4 and kind of maintain that, we got the race to 10. Let's get up to 15 and then to 20.
And I got to believe that this is probably a team not used to playing from behind. So if we can maintain that lead like Mike mentioned, and of course you notice the Texas coach called that timeout with a 3-point lead. Okay, here we go. Right pin, swung over, cut shot, hits the corner. That's a good spot for the Texas team.
Really nice adjustment by that Texas hitter. She went up, and I think she was looking cross court, and at the last second decided to spin and go down the line on us. That was a nice shot.
Lights set. Oh, all right. Almost there. That was overpassed and almost sent in on the block. 10-9. It was a good timeout for the Texas team. The coach is up offering advice on the other side here. Here comes the serve. Spolidoro set left pin. Wellbrook knocks it over. They have trouble with it. 11-9.
Nice variation there. The Lights net play is doing a very good job keeping Texas off kilter. They're doing a good job blocking their attacks, which causes them to tip. And as you saw there, they were all geared up to block Laura, and she went right over top of her.
All right, big swing on the right pin there from the Texas team. Gets them a point. We're at 11-10. Sunny day here in Minneapolis today. This tournament is co-run with the January thaw, and that certainly is an apt term today. That one is long. That's a service error. Let's see if we can take advantage of this, Mike.
Yeah, I'm actually going to blame Mother Nature a little bit for that first set. We should be welcoming this Texas team with a nice mid-teens or single-digit temperatures. Unfortunately, it's 43 outside.
Waiting for the call here. Yeah, that's in. Tough spot there, Mike, right on the line.
Pretty sure you're not going to defend that one. That was a 12-foot hit that just she got up and turned line and smacked it.
Texas ready and sends serve over. Audrey set, back set. Wellbrock, right side pin. And they have trouble. I think if we can keep them on their heels in that back row, Mike, that's going to be a key.
I agree, Jim. I agree. That's that variation of shots. That was a nice shot from the right side from Laura. Deep part of the court. Keep variation.
Sends over another serve. Trouble again handling that. I think they're a little rattled on the other side here at 13-11. 14.
I like it. I like it. They're already down one timeout.
Wellbrook puts the serve in play. Little trouble again. They have to recover. Going to free ball this thing over. KJ, back set. That's Lainey Van Hecke sends it over. They cover it on the Texas side. Oh, and they hit the seam there. Tough to defend that too, Mike.
That was a nice shot. That number 5 can really get up in the air, survey the court, and put the ball where she wants to.
A little trouble with the serve. They're going to get it over. Lexi Petrick sends that over. Be setting offense here on the other side. Just gets through the block and in the middle of the court. Tough play there. 14-13, midway in the second set.
This is a key point, Jim. Let's put a stop to this run.
All right, we're in system. Big swing from Petrick, covered by Klimbarski. Back set. Van Hecke spins it over. Nope, that one's in the net. Be important to get back on track here.
Yeah, we'll see how the Lights react here. This is tied up here in the middle of the match. This is really kind of the first test of the Lights team. Let's see if they can recover and get back on top.
Spolidoro sets, it's in the middle, swung over. That's another point for Northern Lights. It's like another set that's going to go right down to the very end here like the first set did. Man, we were in that the entire time. Just the last couple of points. It was an exciting, thrilling set. All right, Emma Fredheim there, service error. Is going to send the ball back over. Remember, if you're just tuning in, this is rally scoring, and it's a point for everything that happens. There is no side out here. So it's important those serves count just as much as anything else. Spolidoro the set. Knocked over by Cronin, and she's excited, and that's another wonderful play in the middle, Mike. Those are really important.
It is really important. Kinsey getting warmed up here, as I mentioned earlier. If we can keep her a threat in the middle, that pulls the block to the middle, opens up her outsides.
Brownlee favors that far right corner. The lefty sends it over. Back set, Texas right pin. Block is there, but it fiddles through.
Just keep battling, keep battling, keep battling. 16-16. The more we can stay in this, keep the match close, we can strike right at the end.
Texas server getting ready. Brownlee the pass. Spolidoro sends over. Little trouble on the Texas side. They free ball that back. Audrey again, left side. Petrick off the block, covered. Left pin. Big block again. Extending this rally. Audrey middle. Oh, a big kill for Kinsey Cronin.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun to watch. I think I saw a little decoy out of Audrey there. She called slide, 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 sending Kinsey to the outside. I saw the defense move, and then she shot it outside to Wellbrook. That was a nifty play there.
Ella Masso puts the serve in play. Texas gets their offense going. That's long.
No touch, far over the block.
We're joined here by Dan Stein, of our lead sponsor for Dan Stein Alligator Removal Services. We'll talk to him in a few minutes here. Ella Masso sends it over. Texas readies their offense. They pop it over. Brownlee to pass. Spolidoro back to the middle. Cronin, that's a touch. That's another point for Northern Lights. 17 red.
Can't overemphasize the credit to give to the defensive lights on that one. Texas ran a very complex play where they sent the right side hitter up but actually pushed it to the back row hitter. Very confusing for the defenses. It was a nice recovery by the lights team.
It keeps Elamasso at the line. She sends it over, pounded serve, really good. Texas out of system. They have to free ball it over. Klimbarski, the pass set. Brownlee swings it over. Again, a little trouble on the Texas side. That one spins. Wellbrock's going to free ball this over. They'll reset their offense. Left pin, big swing. Block gets it. Oh, and just out of the reach of Audrey Spolidoro.
Scrambling a little bit on that point, scrambling. The Texas team is doing a really good job moving the ball around. They're a strong team, Jim. I'm impressed at the lights effort.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. They're watching them in warm-ups was very impressive. Their hitters, some big strength there, that's for sure. Oh, little trouble on the pass there. We're at 19-18. We're getting down to crunch time here in set number 2, Mike.
I'm going to call this a key point right here for us to keep our lead.
All right, here it is. Texas puts it in play. Good pass. Oh, there's a joust at the net, and Audrey Spolidoro wins that joust. KJ Klimbarski back at the line, spins the ball left side, sends it over. It's a good spot. Texas sets up their offense. Left pin, they poke it. Tough spot there, hitting that corner. Nothing super strong about that, Mike, just a really good placement.
Really smart play. Again, we put up some really strong blocks here in this set, and that causes the attackers to change their approach. That one, she made a nice shot to the deep corner.
Texas serves it over. KJ the pass, sent over by Spolidoro. They have trouble covering that. I feel like anything that's out of system on the other side that they're not expecting is a way to get this team.
Yeah, I agree. We've had a lot of success doing that. They seem a little bit late once we change momentum like that.
21-19. Audrey puts it in play. Pass set. Tipped over. Going left side. Wellbrock swing down the line. That's off. Another point for your Northern Lights. 22-19, Mike. Like you predicted, that was a key point, and we are right in this.
That was a really sharp play by Laura to turn and go down the line there.
Texas coach is nervous. Calls timeout. It's about the right place to call it. Remember, we talk about the 3 and 4 point difference, so that's the key thing. All right, we're here with Dan Stein. He is our lead sponsor. Dan, tell us a little bit about how things are at Stein Alligator Removal Services.
Thanks, Jim. We've had a great year. We're proud to be the lead sponsor of this team and this broadcast. And I'm going to throw out an unprecedented special right now. We call it the Texas Special. Anytime we beat a team from Texas, we're going to do 3-for-1 alligator removal. We love to beat the teams from Texas.
3-for-1, folks. You better call quick. This is the Dan Stein Alligator Crocodile and Varmint Removal Services of Prior Lake, Minnesota. We're back in action here. Texas finds an open spot on the court. 22-20. Really down to crunch time here now, Mike.
Yes, we are, Jim. Yes, we are. We'd really like to get to a third set. The Texas team has only gone to 3 once this entire tournament, so it's unproven what they'll do in the third. So if we can get this to a third set, it's anybody's game.
And we're right there, 23-20 on the Laney Van Hecke tooled block here on the left side. Brings Wellbrock to the line, sends it over. Texas, left pin. That's an antenna. So bad they knocked the antenna out of its alignment, so that's going to be a little stoppage of play here while we get that straightened out.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's almost like a timeout for this Texas team because it will take some time to get that set up. So it's all right. I'd like to see the girls huddling up right now and talking through this set point here.
Coaches are getting this set back up here. They have to make sure that it's lined up with the right stripe. Get the hardware tightened back down. And it is, Mike, it's about like wiping the floor up. That's another common way to slow play down. And it's certainly going to benefit the Texas team here. But it's 24-20, folks. We just need one more play. Wellbrock sends it over. Texas sets up their offense, right pin, pushed over.
Yes.
Oh, and a fantastic recovery there by Klimbarski.
There it is.
Passes again. Audrey sets it, middles. Come back. Passes up. Back and forth we go here. And that's a point for Texas on a double contact.
Yeah, that's too bad. They were really scrambling well, and I'd rather see 2 players go for it than 0, but unfortunately I think that hurt us, sir.
24-21, still hanging at set point. Dietrich the pass. Going to come back to her. Big swing. And, oh, that's out. That is called out. That is very close to the line, but called out. And that's a set victory for Northern Lights, and we move to the decisive third set, Mike.
Yeah, that was definitely out, so I think the up ref agreed with the lines judge. So let's go to 3 and see what we can do.
Fans are excited here. Remember, it's Super Bowl Sunday. There's a lot of representation for the Kansas City Chiefs, as you'd expect. Midwestern team that was last in the Super Bowl 50-some years ago. And you certainly remember, if you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, the team that they defeated in that Super Bowl. Today, another chance.
The heir apparent to the.
We have another representation here from Stein Alligator Crocodile Removal Services. We're joined by Bella Stein. She's going to have some comments here. What do you think about this match so far?
I think it's a very good match against this team. It's a very good matchup. I think we're going to win.
Yeah, the Lights team looking really good here, getting the second set. We're going to get some more comments from Dan Stein here. He's offered that special, that 3-for-1 unprecedented special for any victory over a Texas team. Dan, tell us a little bit more about how business is and what you expect coming into the varmint season here in the summer.
Yeah, we branched out last year to offer cockroach removal as well, and we're thinking about the termite services to add on, but with our cold winters here in Minnesota, I don't think it's a great business plan, so we're holding on that for now. But the girls look like they're playing loose. They're having some fun during this break between the second and third set, and I like our chances. They look like they're rolling now, and I think we're going to take it in 3.
All right, sounds good. You heard it from Dan Stein, owner, operator, CEO, general manager of Stein Alligator Crocodile and Varmint Removal Services of Prior Lake, Minnesota. Teams are getting ready here to come back on the court. Light 17, red excited.
Let's go, lady!
Let's go!
All right, we're back, folks. Back in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Championship Sunday here. Everybody is in their Tiger Woods red best. I mentioned all the Chiefs fans. I haven't seen very many 49ers supporters, but there are a few.
Jim, I want to give a shout out to big sister Olivia. I think she just got a look from Ella out there on the court, so thanks for tuning in and watching. Appreciate your support.
All right, appreciate all the people out there following us today. It's a full house today here at the Convention Center. Of course, all the teams in action this morning. Getting the lineup sized up. Up ref climbs in, and we're ready to go. The decisive set number 3. Remember, this is only to 15. The first point's so important. Audrey Spolidoro puts serve in play. Back set, popped over on the right pin. Lights, Wellbrock, left pin, cross-court hit, covered by Legacy. We're going to bring this back over. Klimbarski, Spolidoro, Wellbrock again, pops it over. They have a little bit of trouble handling that one. They're going to just send this over. Masso, Audrey, Ben Hecky sends it over. Long rally to start set number 3, and we're getting a net violation. I'm not seeing that exact indication from the ref, but that's what we got here. So that's 1 point for Texas. I think, Mike, let's just get her back right away and keep with them here.
I really like the way the Lights team is covering the court. They came here to play.
Wellbrock swings from the right pin. The block is there. That formidable Texas block. They are very, very tall across the front line. Wellbrock pass. Audrey sets the middle, poked over, that's in. That's a great placement there by Emma Fredheim.
That was really nice. Rather than attack a block that was right on top of her with that tight set, she elected to go to an open hole. I like that call.
Laura Wellbrock puts serve in play.
Trouble.
Trouble on the Texas side. Oh, they get that over.
Wow, that's a lot of luck involved there. They really struggled with that pass, and it was more or less a desperation lunge. Sent it across the court, and number 5 made a great play on that.
And she comes to the service line. KJ on the pass. Audrey sets, left pin, Petrick into the block. Covered. Sent over. Texas sets up their offense. That's out of system, and that ball is out.
Out, but not by much. That ball was out, I think, by half a snake.
Snakes makes you think of the Dan Stein Alligator Varmint and Crocodile Removal Services, our lead sponsor. Okay, we're back, folks. That's out right down the line. They can't believe it on the other side, but that ball is long.
That ball was at least a turtle long. I mean, that wasn't even really close.
Emma Fredheim, right side, serves over. Good serve. Texas sets up their offense. Great recovery there by Audrey. Ball's back over. Free ball it over. Good recovery by Lights there. Here's another poke. Another chance. Get back in system. Big swing from Petrick. Left side pin. A little bit of trouble covering that. They have to pop it over, but they find an open spot in the court. It is tough, Mike, when you're expecting big swings from these big hitters to not cheat back too far and make sure we cover that open part of the court.
It is. And Emma made a nice play on that. You know, Emma's a middle. Middles aren't supposed to be back there playing defense, so she made a nice effort at it, but it's just a long way to go.
Petrick. Van Hecke from the right side. Texas sets up. Pass set is too far, and they can't get that.
Very important, Jim, to get to 8. You like to be on top at the court switch. As a reminder, we do switch sides at 8, so the camera will go for a little bit of ride. If you are suspect to motion sickness, I suggest closing your eyes.
Good advice, Mike. Kind of along the lines of, if you have trouble with varmints and snakes and you can't stand the look of those things in your house, you call the Dan Stein Alligator, Crocodile, and Varmint Removal Services, and they will remove those filthy creatures from your living quarters. All right, the ball.
It's almost as if Dan Stein, the owner of that company, is standing next to us here. We're lots of props to Dan Stein Alligator Removal Service.
At least 5 times a set record.
They are a great friend to the Northern Lights teams. Wellbrock, Spolidoro, swung over by Cronin. They cover it on the Texas side. Left pin, Wellbrock. Good pass. Lexi Petrick sends it over. Texas resets their offense, comes from the middle attack. Oh, that hits the tape. Of course, that's legal to hit the tape and have the ball roll over, and there's not a whole lot you can do about those either, Mike.
Yeah, that's unlucky, purely unlucky. Might lodge a note to the staff here at the Convention Center and the Sport Court facility and see if they can tighten up that net a little bit of a tighter net would have resulted in that ball bouncing backwards.
6-4. Sent over by Brownlee. They have a little trouble with that. Out of system, they have to poke it back, but it gets over. Yeah, they're going to have to call a lift on that.
I think it might have been the third touch that Audrey made that they decided to finally call. So.
All right, that results in a timeout for Coach Lairs. It is 7-4 in favor of Texas. So we're about ready to make the court switch here. Remember, we switch at 8. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this timeout. We're here one more time with Dan Stein of Stein Alligator Removal Services. Tell us once more about that special, Dan.
That special, we call it the Texas Special. Unprecedented savings, 3-for-1 removal anytime we beat a team from Texas. So stay on the edge of your seats here and watch the finish of this game because we're going to win it.
All right, you heard it here. This is a good one. This is a good one, folks. You're going to want to stay with us. We're almost a court switch, but if Lights can come back here, we'll extend that a bit. Spolidoro pass set. Petrick pops it over. Texas brings it back, sent back on the block. They're going to have to reset. Left pin, big swing, but the block is there. Oh, and it just comes down on our side of the net. We are ready for the court switch. We will see you on the other side. Okay, we're back here, folks. Set up on court 16. Just made the switch in the third set. Petrick, left side, swings over. Texas recovers. Back. Back row, swing. Audrey, back set. They're having a little trouble covering that on the Texas side. Audrey, left side. Big swing, that's down!
Nice play by the Lights team there. Good defense, kept Texas on their heels, and then Lexi just opened up and put one down the line.
That brings Ella Masso to the line. Favors the left side, dribbles times, ball's in play. They have trouble with that again. They have to free ball it over. Masso the pass. Spolidoro set, left pin. Wellbrook pokes it over. Again, trouble covering this on the Texas side. Big swing that hits the tape. Oh, right on the line.
That's 2 in this set.
It's just
9-5. We're at a critical point here, Mike.
Yeah, getting a couple unlucky breaks here. You got to keep our confidence on. Keep playing hard.
Wellbrook sends it over. Texas sets up their offense. Right pin, cross court. Brownlee covers it. Spolidoro, Wellbrook sends it over. Setter dump. Unsuccessful. Cronin, big swing. That's a point for your Northern Lights, 17 red.
This match is not over, Jim. It's not over. We've seen recoveries from 9-3 down, so.
All right, 6-9 in favor of Texas. Klembarski puts the serve in play. Back set, right pin. Oh, tough spot there down in that right corner for, as they look at the court, our left corner here. That is 10-6. What do we have to do here, Mike?
We got to get amped up and high energy.
All right, eyeing up the serve on the Texas side. The libero sends it over. Masso. Yes! Oh, a fantastic place to put that setter dump, Mike, in a great location.
Yep, something we needed. A change of pace, send it over on 2. Now we need to make a little run here, get back into this thing.
All right, Audrey dribbles. She's ready right in front of our broadcast location. Sends it over. It's a floater. A little bit of trouble here. They have to pass set that. Great block.
Again.
And again. Oh, Audrey, great pass. KJ sends it over. Texas resets their offense. What do we got here? A double contact. We have that ref who likes to call double out. Now we're getting Coach Lairs asking for clarification.
Sounds like a back row attack was called, Jim.
Okay.
And now there's some discussion. Coach Nate giving Laura some instruction that he wants to go talk to the referee about.
Boy, we could really use a redo here, Mike.
We could. It doesn't look like anything's going to happen, though. I'm not sure the down ref is completely sure what happened. So we'll see. The discussion doesn't look overly promising because I'm not convinced she's got a clear picture in her head. Might get a replay out of this.
All right, both captains being talked to the up ref.
This is a key decision, Jim. Key decision.
All right, and here it is. And yes, we get the thumbs up, and that means do it over, folks. You need call in sport to volleyball. There's not too many sports that you call let's do it over, but here we go. That makes it 10-7 for the Texas squad. Here in the third set, decisive third set. Remember, we're going to 15, folks. You've got to get her done right now.
Well, looks like it's lodging a complaint here. A little bit. Looks like the explanation is there. We're going to continue on with the replay.
I know who he reminds me of. He looks like the guy from American Choppers. That's what's been in my head all day. Doesn't look like a volleyball coach, whatever that looks like. Anyhow, here we go. They have trouble on the other side, and that's another point for Northern Lights. So, Mike, instead of 11-7, we got 10-8.
Looks like the volleyball gods have spoken. Looked like a legal attack from the Lights team on the previous point.
And that's enough for Texas to call their, well, I'm not sure if they have one more timeout or not, but they have timeout here to their things reset on their side.
We're clearly in the midst of a team from Kansas City. I see lots of red immediately to our right. Chiefs sweatshirts, Chiefs jerseys. So clearly a Kansas City team.
Yeah, we had one team come in with a Chiefs flag in front of their team, and they were all in Mahomes jerseys. So, yeah, there are a lot of Kansas, Missouri teams here supporting their squad today as that game kicks off. I want to say around 5:30, something like that. Audrey puts it back in play. It's a floater. They have trouble with that. They have to tip it over. That's out, folks. She's going back and forth there, but we got the signal finally. It is 10-9.
One more, and we knot this thing back up. We race to 5. Let's do it.
Audrey, fed serve. Wiggled a little bit. That was really good.
All right, here we go. Brand new match. Racing to 5. Again, ball heading into the other court. Little mini timeout for that Texas team. Let's see if Audrey can replicate that one.
All right, here we go. Right in front of our broadcast position. Sends it over. It's another floater. They have trouble with it. They're going to have to free ball this over. KJ Kemblarski. Wellbrock, left side pin. Big hit. He sends it over. 11-10 Lights.
Boy, what a shot by Laura there. She really got up there and cut the ball to the side. Great shot.
Spolidoro continues at the line. Sends one way in the corner. They have trouble with that. They're going to have to free ball this over. Masso. Audrey in the middle. Sent back on the block. KJ, Wellbrook left side. Spins it over. Cross court. Texas sets their offense. Left hit. That's out. That is out, folks. It is 12-10.
That may have been close to the 10-foot line, Jim, but a few tiles outside. I'll take that every shot.
Audrey continues here. Oh, hugging that left line. And that one is wide. Awesome serve run there, Mike. Awesome run.
Yeah, I think Coach Nate is looking for interference from the coach. I think that he will not get this call, but probably against the rules what that coach did. I don't think it impacted the play. I would actually, even though it would benefit the Lights team, I would hate to see this be overturned because that ball was clearly out, Jim.
Yep. Kind of talking about, I'd say etiquette or proper form. You want to let the ball hit the floor. And the coach in this case actually caught the ball. So where are we? This is kind of unusual.
Looks like we're seeking official supervisor discussion here. Again, while this would benefit our strong support of the Lights team, I think it would be a little unfortunate if we overturn this call, Jim.
Yeah, this is a strange stoppage in play at a key moment in the match here. Supporting their teammates here. You see Coach Hogue over there watching. Got a lot of people gathered around the court here, Mike.
A lot of people anticipating. Okay, Nate's exaggerating a slight bit over there, but I think he's losing his argument here. Although he's not done. I think part of the argument here is we should consider is if that coach is making a move towards the ball, that may impact his players on the court making a move for the ball, and it's possible that that player may have made a move for the ball, but with the coach there, the player backed off. So I guess it's a legitimate argument. At the end of the day, follow the rules and don't touch the ball.
Remember, at this point especially, every play is important. Every touch of the ball is a point for somebody. That's why they're arguing this so fastidiously.
Yeah, I guess the good news here is, if nothing else, a little timeout for the Lights team here to regroup and get back in it. Okay.
All right. And the right call is made. 1-12, Lights ahead. Audrey, big set over. Oh, great!
Boy, that was a great shot. She really utilized the block there. The block was certainly in place, but she decided to go down line off the block into the antenna.
Wellbrook sends it over. Texas sets up their offense. Right pin. Here it comes. Big cross-court cut. Oh.
Got a touch. Just couldn't quite bring it back into the court.
13-12. Man, this is as good as it gets, folks. Klembarski. Dietrich. We're going to push this over. Big block from Emma Putnam!
Emma with the stone wall. What a play to get us to match point. Unbelievable, Emma. And now she can serve for it all.
We'll change her name to Stonewall Jackson. Here it is. Right pin. Touched on the block. Oh!
That's all right. Second match point here, Jim. We got to just calm down, take a deep breath, sit on that serve, and stay in system.
All right. Coach Lairs calls the timeout to kind of calm everybody down. Have a solid. We're going to call for play here. Over here we get Dan Stein. Stein allocated removal service for one more comment.
Boy, what a huge run by Audrey. A lot of great serving. Got the lead back, and now they're in position just to trade points for the win. So I think we got a good shot. Proud of them.
All right, you heard it from Dan, president, owner, CEO, operator, and garment removal specialist, Dan of Stein Alligator Services, Prior Lake, Minnesota.
You know, I've got a lot of experience with this coaching staff, Jim. They excel at keeping teams calm in situations like this.
All right, here we go. Petrick the pass. Spolidoro sets to the right. Petrick, big swing from the right pin, left pin, I'm sorry. Texas sets up their offense. They send it over. Klembarski. We're going to have to free ball this over. Stall on that side. It's a good spot. It keeps them out of system. Popped over. Audrey the pass. He sends it over. Texas offense. Left pin. Big swing. KJ sends it up. Spolidoro. Beat across the tape. Covered on the Texas side. They bring it over. Audrey the pass. KJ set. Laura sends it over from the back row. Texas offense sets up. They tip it, but it's covered. Audrey sends it back in the corner. Man, what a point. It's back and forth. Swing from the right end. Wellbrook pass. Spolidoro. Ball comes to the court. Ball! Wow. Mike, what do you say?
That was quite the point, Jim. That was really quite the point.
All right, it's overtime, folks. Volleyball version of overtime is extra points, and here it goes. That is out. That is out. That brings the serve back to the light side. 1 point. Here. Mike, it's like tennis. It's deuce. Now it's advantage Lights. Let's see if we can finish it off.
Be back here. Let's see if we can throw something at him that can't handle.
Brownlee sends it over. It's a high pass. Tip over. Oh, that's it! 17 Reds take the victory here in the quarterfinals, and they move on to the semi. We'll see you then.
Let's go out and interview him.
What do you want to get?
Coaches.
Okay.
Maybe let's go on this. Yep.
All right, we're here with the Lights team. I have a huge victory over the Texas team. What do you guys have to say?
We're just picking up the seed. We grinding it out. We need the hype. We're past the 8 seed, so we did
Coaching staff here for some comments. I said they have to ref. No, you didn't have to ref. We're going to try to get players here in a few minutes. Oh, we can get Coach Laura Beckman. What do you have to say about this thrilling match? What were the keys to this big victory?
Everybody did their part and played as a team, and we had full effort the whole time. It was awesome. Love these kids.
All right, great team effort. All right, we got Audrey Spolidoro wants to make a comment, so we'll turn it over to her.
It's because of the salts.
It's because of the salts.
What? The salts.
Do you actually have the salts with you here? Oh, we've got a new sponsor, perhaps. The Smelling Salts have woke up the Northern Light team. All right, we got Coach Lairs. What a victory, Coach. What was the key to this exciting, thrilling victory?
I said it on Friday, was it? Love your team, or love your family, love your team, outwork everyone in the gym. You saw that today. That's all I have to say. You saw that today.
All right, that's a Kobe Bryant quote, we think. Thrilling match, folks. Wow. You're going to want to stay with us. There's more to come. We keep on playing. Remember, it's Championship Sunday here on Super Bowl Sunday. We'll see you in a little while.